Hello humans, Master Dinnerflex here, bringing you the low quality content you deserve. And today, I got a new live twin evil twin combo for you, yay! Now, despite my superior intellect, I did not come up with this combo. Someone else did, and they have their own YouTube channel. So I'm going to leave a link to their video below, because they came up with it, and they deserve the credit. But I will also leech some of that credit because, you know, I'm so great. But this is very similar to why I tried going back to the IP line. Just because once you actually have extenders and live twins, they're not real extenders. They're just pretend extenders for when you get hand trapped. And if you don't get hand trapped, they serve no function. All those extenders have no value, so they're just dead cards, and that's not what you want from this kind of deck. So I decided to try the IP line. I've also been seeing lists that have went back to Dag to Scythe, but what I'm going to show you right here is very unique because this one has advantages that neither of the other two, whether it be IP or Dagda, have combined. Now I'm going to show you. So what you need is a starter and extender, which can be any of these. So let's start off with this. We will normal summon Kissy. It will resolve to summon Lilla, and then we can summon our extender. Now, once we start, you always want to leave Kissy Kill up. So we're going to overlay the two Lillas into a Melfi monster. That's right. Now, we have turned the Weeb into Furry. So we are going to detach for Melfi of the Forest to add Catty to our hand. And Melfis all have the same effect to summon themselves from your hand during your end phase. But that's not what's going to matter here. Then, we are going to go ahead and just do the Kissy Lilla into Sunny Loop. We'll get a draw in the process. So we'll get a draw. And then during the end phase, we can summon Catty from our hand. And then when our opponent starts playing, we can activate Sunny. And then chain Catty to bounce this to our hand. And we will search Hoppy or Squadron. And then Sunny will revive Kissy Kill and Lilla non-link. Now here's what's pretty cool. The links only care that you control its counterpart, but it doesn't have to be the link counterpart. So we can go chain link 1 Kissy Kill to draw, and then chain link 2 Hop Ear Squadron to synchro summon. And now we synchro summon for Arclight and draw a card. And now we can activate Kissy Kill because we no longer control Lilla to pop a card. So, by a simple extender, your board now has Arclight, which is kind of insane because you can synchro with this. Like if you get all kinds of disruption hit on you. But this is superior to both of these, and I'll explain why. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back to the very beginning. I'll explain why. So the problem with the Link D's, Disciple and Devotee, is that in order to actually go into that combo, you need to control 2 Cybers. But only the originals are Cybers. So if this gets negated, but you have the extender, that's fine. That means you can only go Sunny. So even if you have another extender to actually put 3 monsters on board, it doesn't matter because you can't go into the Link D line because you only control 1 Cybers. But with this, let's say your Kissy Kill gets negated, you summon Treat, and then you activate Sunny Snitch to search and summon Frost. This is still that combo. So even if you have to use 1 extender, if you have another extender, you can still go into this combo. But it also gets met if that doesn't work either, because if you have 2 extenders, or 2 or more extenders, and your opponent has lets you successfully use 2 of those extenders. Like, let's say Kissy resolves, summon Lilith, and then you just summon both Treat and Frost. Now what you can do is you can go Melfi of the Forest, search Catty, and then you just have 2 monsters on board to go into Kissy, wherever Catty is. Sorry, this card is very hard to notice. So you can just turn these 2 into Kissy, Lila, Draw, and Sunny, and then during the end phase, Catty will summon itself. And this is better to both of those, because when a Melfi is bounced to the hand, Force can activate to target a monster your opponent controls, and it prevents it from attacking, and it negates its effects. But finally, of all those things going on, it's still better in this very specific scenario, because one of the worst decks, like one of the decks this deck has the most trouble with, is actually Bird. Not the Bird Up deck, but Fluwander D's Nuts. This deck has a real problem with it because of D-Shifter. So if you get D-Shiftered, what you do is you go ahead and summon these. Kissy, grab a Lila, and then you're going to XC into Melfi of the Forest, detach, it'll get banished, but you'll search Catty and it will summon itself in the end phase. Now, during your opponent's turn, when they conduct a summon, normal summon, let's say Rabina, you will chain Catty to return it to the hand and search Hop Ear Squadron. Their card will resolve, and then they normal summon like Eagland. Eagland will activate as Chainlink 1, but Melfi of the Forest will activate as Chainlink 2 to negate their England, and you stop their whole cycle, and their shifter's over next turn, so you can start playing normally. So, this is such an insane package. It's crazy how insane this package is, because it looks so goofy. Not only that, these cards aren't actually bricks to draw, because if you never search Catty but you draw it, it still summons itself in the end phase, and then Hop Here Squadron, it doesn't matter if you search it, because it does the same thing. It doesn't need to be in the deck. It can be in your opening hand and still do the same thing. But yep, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Also check out the video I have in the description. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching. And remember, Master Dinnerflex will take your soul.